Hey guys, welcome to my vegan kitchen. I'm Michelle. Today I have another simple and easy recipe for you. Today we're going to make walnut meat stuffed portobello mushrooms. Absolutely delicious, so simple to make. Come with me. I'm going to do it now. Guys, before we get started, could we show some love to my new Typhur air fryer? When I tell you this thing does everything, I don't think I'll ever use my oven again. Come in, let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Let's turn it on. Look at all these features. It has crazy amount of features. It broil. It has a dehydrate mode. I want to thank Typhur so much for sending me this air fryer. Thank you, Typhur, for sending me this air fryer. And thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Let me show you a little bit more. Let's go. Now, there's so many things to love about the Typhur Dome air fryer. The easy to use app helps me come up with so many new recipe ideas. I simply thumb through, see what interests me, and then I veganize it. I replace the non-vegan with the vegan substitutes. So easy. Cooking is a breeze. Inspired by professional pizza ovens, Typhur's Dome dedicated R&D team spent years reinventing the airflow and circulation of the air fryer, proudly achieving #1 cooking speed. This breakthrough innovation has made it possible to cook large quantities of food faster and more evenly, surpassing all other traditional air fryers on the market and setting a new technical standard in the category. And it's super quiet. Compared to traditional air fryers, Typhur Dome Whisper Quiet operation makes it the ultimate choice for a peaceful cooking environment. But your girl was impressed with the list of features, including the dehydrate mode. It was perfect for dehydrating the best of this season. Mangoes. I simply sliced my mangoes. I even threw in some apples. I added a little tahini to the mangoes and some cinnamon to the apples, popped them in, and in a few hours later, perfect dehydrated fruit. Perfect for when you need a nutritious snack. I found this to be the perfect travel snack. Use my code VeganLife10 for 10% off at checkout. All right, guys, let's make some stuffed portobello mushrooms. Recipe is really easy. You guys are really gonna love it, and I think all of you should really try it, especially that I'm using walnuts in place of using ground beef. Walnuts, pecans, those types of nuts make excellent substitute for ground meat. What I did, I took a cup of walnuts and I soaked it overnight. You can do the speed up version by using hot water and allowing the walnuts to soak for maybe like 20 minutes or so. But I do like to soak it overnight. It does soften up the walnuts and it makes it much easier to digest. This is what it looks like soaked overnight. I know it looks nasty, right? I know. But it's going to be good, guys. Trust me, it's going to be good. So all we're going to do is take the walnuts, a strainer, pour off the water, right? Once we pour off the water, see, that's what it looks like. And like I said, this just makes it way easier to digest and softer, easier to process. We're going to get our food processor, place our walnuts right inside. Let's get rid of that. And I have these easy ingredients here that we're going to add. Green bell peppers, and I'll have all the ingredients listed below. So don't worry, just kind of follow me now. It's really simple. We're going to put green and red bell peppers right in our basket here. We're going to put some red onion right in there. We're going to salt our mixture with some liquid aminos. We're using liquid aminos instead of like salt, like salt granules, because the liquid just kind of infuses the mixture a whole lot better. So I prefer it. Now you can use salt granules, but I prefer this. And I think the flavor, it just tastes better. Liquid aminos kind of has the flavor of soy sauce. So just kind of keep that in mind. You kind of have that soy sauce. It's a little saltier, but I love it. I think it's really good. And then we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to give it some lubrication. Once we do that, we're going to pop the top on. And we're gonna blend this for about 20 seconds, not very long. We don't want to mush this down to like, grind it really, like make it mushy. We still want to have some texture, but we want to blend it down a little bit. All right, so here we go. All right, it's all done. So what I did, I said 20 seconds that we blend it, right? So what I do, I blend it for 10 seconds, wipe down the sides, like get all the pieces back in place, and then blend it again for another 10 seconds. Got my bowl here. Get all of that mixture inside of the bowl. You see what that looks like? Amazing. See, blended it all down. And I know it looks a little light now, but by the time we're done, it's gonna look like ground meat. Don't worry. Inside this bowl, we're gonna add some vegan Parmesan cheese and some Panko breadcrumbs. I love the way that looks. I just like pouring it. It looks so pretty. And then we're just gonna mix it up and we're gonna thoroughly combine these ingredients. So now that I have my walnut meat mixture nicely combined, I'm just gonna kind of place this on the side. And we're gonna bring in the portobello mushrooms. Let's pop this container open. Now, normally I get the nice big portobellos, but this is all that they had in the store. And look at that. They're so tiny, but we're gonna make them work, all right? To clean your mushrooms, because a lot of people always ask, I use a wet paper towel and I just gently wipe the mushroom on the outside. I wipe it on the inside. We're not going to use this inside part, so I'm going to pop that out. And depending on the size of your mushroom, sometimes you may need to clean like the insides like that. And that's it. That's how you clean your mushrooms. These are really tiny mushrooms, guys. Usually, all right, so rule of thumb, if you have a big mushrooms, like much larger than this, sometimes you could get the really large ones. Your mixture is enough for 2 mushrooms. Being that these are so small, you probably need to do 3. For this recipe, I'm just gonna do 2. So I'm gonna probably have some left over. I'll use it again tomorrow. You can place it in the refrigerator for 2 days or so, and then use it to stuff your mushrooms again if you wanted to have it the next day. All right, now that we have this all cleaned, wiped, push that to the side. This is what I normally do. I'm gonna take the olive oil. We're gonna go inside on the gills, make sure it has enough oil. Outside, use my hands to moisten that up. On the outside, use my hands to moisten that up. Because we're gonna place this in the air fryer and we need a little bit of oil just to heat it up and make it cook really well to really bring heat into that mushroom. Let's stuff some mushrooms. All right, let's grab this first one. Let's grab the larger one, right? I'm in favor of the larger ones. And just really place that in there. I'm using my spoon to kind of press to get as much mixture as I can on the inside of that mushroom. All right, guys, so I decided to go with 4. As I was making them, I was like, what are you doing, Michelle? These are so good that, you know what? I was saving the extra portobello for another recipe, but I'll just go back to the store. 4 is a whole lot better. All right, now we're just gonna pop it right in the air fryer. All right. And these fit very nicely in the air fryer. This is the Typhur air fryer. I love it, love it, love it. Look how much room. We could still add some more. Once we pop it in the air fryer, get your olive oil, and you're just gonna go atop of your mushrooms with some oil. All right, all ready for the air fryer. Let's go. We pop it in the air fryer. Let's turn it on. And this cooks really nicely. So we're gonna air fry it. We're gonna start our air fryer. 15 minutes is what I'm gonna cook it for, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it at 355. So air fry, let's go. Our mushrooms are all done. Guys, just look how beautiful these are. They just look, so appetizing. Let's get them over here. When I tell you this Typhur air fryer is so quiet, I went on and did something else and didn't worry a bit about my stuffed mushrooms being burned or anything because it just cooks it so perfectly. All right, let's grab one of these. I'm gonna go with the smallest one because it's just so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. It's a little hot. All right. I don't want to cut it. It's so pretty. But we gotta taste it, right? You know this is my favorite part. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Look at that. It's just so pretty. It cuts so lovely. You see, it's still hot, so I wasn't pretending. This ain't no cold leftover stuffed mushroom. That's what it looks like on the inside. Let's get into it. All right, let's go. I hope it's not too hot. It's gonna burn me. All right, here we go. He's good already. Here we go. Mm. I know. I can't stop. It's so good. Delicious. As you guys can see, that was a simple, simple recipe. Cooked really quickly in the air fryer, 15 minutes. You can walk away and not think about it. That's it, guys. Another simple and easy recipe. Don't forget to subscribe. Tap on that bell so you can get all the reminders whenever I come out with a new video. Nice, easy recipe. Please try it. It's absolutely delicious. Don't be intimidated by the walnuts, all right? I'll see you next week with another quick and simple recipe. Bye, guys. Look inside. So good. So good.